So, greetings and a very warm welcome to you all to Astro Times today. Let me tell you something, or let me begin like this. Anyayarjita vittam sahamulam vinishyati. So, whatever money that you acquired through wrong means or ill-gotten money or whatever the wealth you accumulated through wrong sources, you will lose it. Whatever you get, whatever satisfaction you get through that money is only a temporary satisfaction. Okay, why I am saying all this? Basically, my field is astrology. I have nothing to do with this quotations like Anyaya Arjitaktam Sahamulam Vinishyati. Somebody said to say in Puranas, Itihasas, or whatever. Maybe astrology is connected to our Vedas, Vedangas. It means one of our part of Vedangas, but I never referred to those quotations from any Veda or Upanishads. But why I am doing it today? So, recently we have seen one case, that is Jayalalitha's case. So, all her money, most of her money, I don't say all her money, was in the custody of Karnataka government so far. And recently there is a court declaration or a judgment from the court that that money should be handed over to the Tamil Nadu government. That money was in the possession of Karnataka government since last 25 years from now, as far as I know. Say hundreds of saris, hundreds of sandals, wristwatches, gold, silver, are in the possession of Karnataka government so far. So in what way it is connected to my subject? Recently I made one video about Dhana Yogas, how Dhana Yogas are formed in our natal chart for Aries ascendant. So after watching that video, I got some calls, so many calls in fact, whether I have these Dhana Yogas in my natal chart, but why I am not able to enjoy them. So you try to understand one point. What combinations I gave in my presentation, whatever I have, I referred only to few planets and few placements. Okay. Basically, I gave those combinations for your general understanding. Actually, that way of assessing the natal chart is completely wrong. That is, I gave you only for your understanding purpose. For everything, see, basically, I referred to only second house, fourth house, fifth house, ninth house, 11th house, something like this. Second house is your Dhanasthana, fourth house properties, landed properties, fifth house is for your speculations, ninth house for that is your Bhagyasthana, 10th house is your Karmasthana, 11th house is your house of gains. So, like this, I give some combinations. Actually, for everything, the totality of the horoscope does matter. Even for a very small incident, whatever is happening in your life, or that is bound to happen in your life, the totality of the horoscope does matter. I'm sitting in front of you and talking like this. It is not only just because of one particular planet or one particular dasa or one particular house. All the 9 planets 12 rasis and 27 nakshatras. They are responsible for this. That is why I am able to sit in front of you and talk to you. Thus, on that, the transit, whatever is exactly happening in my life now. So, in the same way, for Dhana Yogas also, we have to study all the 12 houses. First house, that is our ascendant, that is B. If we are there only, rest of the rest 9, 11 houses. Second house, that is your Dhanasthana, that you know. Third house, how best you can initiate something. Fourth, house of comforts. Fifth, speculative gains. Sixth, your debts, your enemies, your diseases. If your health is good only, you can earn some money, right? Seventh, to whom you are, soever you have come across in your daily life. So many people think that the seventh house is for spouse. That is actually wrong. To whomsoever you face in your daily life, that is your seventh house. You went to bank to open an account. The clerk who gives you application form is your seventh house. You sit for a real estate deal. The other fellow, whoever sits in front of you and talks to you, is your seventh house. Eighth house, sudden gains or sudden losses or sudden events, your death. Ninth, Bhagyasthana. 10th, profession. 11th, gains. 12th, losses. The lords of these houses, the connections between them, and the karakas for these houses. Their karakatvas, the bhava karakatvas and graha karakatvas, they all play equal role when giving you any dhana yoga, the yogas of wealth. Sometimes it can be like this. You may be having a very good dhana yoga, but you are not having any yoga to enjoy it. So for everything you have to study the opposite house. Without studying opposite house, you cannot get something by seeing one house. First house, the opposite house is second house. Second house, the opposite house is eighth house. Third house, ninth house. Fourth house, 10th house. Fifth house, 11th house. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Count it. Sixth house, opposite house, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12th house. First house, again 7th house. The results of every house you can see in opposite house. Say for example, third house is your house of efforts, how best you can initiate something. Opposite house is third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, ninth house. If your ninth house is not good, you cannot end it in a proper way. Some hurdles will come. Where the hurdles are coming, what planets are exactly causing some hurdle, this is where the astrologer can exactly guide you. To fight with it or not, or to just let it go, that is your job. Astrologer's job ends once properly guiding you. Sir, do this, don't do this. If you do this, these are the problems. If you don't do this, these are the problems. That is what an astrologer's job. On top of it, your past life you have to study. How to study past life? In current life, your ninth house. In current life, your ninth house is your ascendant in your past life. From there, you count 10 houses. You will count the sixth house. In current life, sixth house. That is your Ripu, Roga, and Runa. Debts, enemies, diseases. They are the effects of, they are the results of your past life deeds. Your 8th house is your 12th house in your previous birth, where those lords are posited in current birth. These are all the things that will influence your Dhana Yogas. On top of it, there is a special concept called Bhavat Bhavam. For every house, you have to study that many number of houses ahead of that house. Say for example, second house, second, third. Third house, 3, 4, 5. Fifth house, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, ninth house. For fifth house, you have to study even ninth house as well. Fifth house, opposite house, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th house as well. You have to study ninth house and 11th house. Then we are studying the fifth house. So, why some people they are not able to enjoy Dhana Yogas, even though there is an indication that they have done so many Dhana Yogas? These are the reasons. Your past life deeds. This is one reason. Current birth, your efforts. Simply, you cannot sit at home and expect so much of money to you. Whatever result you get is because of your efforts. Without putting efforts, if you do number of pujas, hundreds of pujas, it's of no use. You are just getting cheated by somebody. Somebody else is encashing your weakness. This is what? If you do pujas so unnecessarily, first you check you have proper yogas. The dasa has to operate. Dasa Lord must be favorable to you on that transit, followed by your efforts. That is what yoga. If you understand this logic, you need not do any pujas. The only thing is your hard work. So Jayalalitha is having so many Dhana Yogas in her natal chart. Whoever studied her natal chart, they can easily say that she has so much of Dhana, so many Dhana Yogas, but she has not no yogas to enjoy that wealth, whatever she acquired. She passed away almost 10 years back, and today the judgment came, and the government will simply auction everything. Somebody else will enjoy it now. This is the difference between having a yoga, Dhana Yoga, and enjoying the same yoga. So, in coming videos, I am going to share with you the different Dhana Yogas for different 12 Rashis. I will try to give only a general idea, but it is not the final conclusion. Let me close this video with same quotation with whatever I started. Anyayajita vittam sahamulam vinashyati. Don't earn money through wrong sources. Always work hard. Have a complete faith in God. Work in right direction. You will get correct results. Desired results. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye and God bless you all.